Good evening. Rescue crews have been swamped with calls for help as Victorians sought relief from the heat in pools, beaches and waterways. Surf Lifesavers performed 46 rescues across some of the state's most popular beaches, one incident turning deadly.
Lifesavers rescue a boy from a boat off Safety Beach. Then paramedics work to stabilise him on the sand for more than 20 minutes after 3 people on a jet ski were injured when it collided with a boat in the bay this afternoon. The worst flown to hospital in a serious condition among almost 50 rescues today, and a horror 24 hours on Victorian waterways. Half an hour earlier at the same beach, another man was taken to hospital after a non-fatal drowning. Around 10:15 this morning, a man died at Gunnamatta Beach on the peninsula after suffering a medical episode in the water. Late yesterday, a jet skier was found unresponsive at Rye. Despite CPR, he died on the beach. This afternoon, a woman taken to hospital after getting into difficulty swimming at Ballarat's Aquatic Centre. Minutes later, south of Daylesford, paramedics called to a boating accident on Pikes Creek Reservoir. One of its occupants suffered minor injuries. Surf Lifesaving Victoria says there were 16 major incidents today, including 2 mass rescues. 9 people pulled from the water at Portsea and 10 at Jan Juc. The heatwave also a challenge for firefighters battling the massive Grampians blaze and others.
There's a stubble fire that's burning just south of Rochester. Also of concern for fire authorities is a band of dry lightning that is currently coming across the very top of the eastern alpine regions of the state.
Paul Dowsley, 7 News.
And Tara Stowers joins us now. Tara, it's been a very hot start to the year.
Hasn't it, Blake? We've kicked off the new year with a scorcher and above average temperatures. In fact, it hit the mid-30s before noon today. Now, plenty of people were up nice and early, beating the heat in boats or in ice baths with ice creams and beers in hand. But the stifling weather isn't over yet. There is a severe heatwave warning in place for tomorrow, mainly in areas like Mildura and Shepparton, which soared into the low 40s. Extreme fire danger warnings and fire bans are still in place for the Wimmera and southwest districts as the risk of bushfires continues to escalate. Now, there's likely to be little reprieve, with minimum temperatures expected to sit around the high teens to low 20s tonight. Thousands of Victorians are still soaking up the heat at the beaches, lakes and rivers, like down here on the Yarra tonight. But a cool change is on the way, and I'll have all those details in the full weather forecast a little later after sport. Blake?
Thanks, Tara. We'll see you shortly.